You can keep saying names throughout the song. You can scream whatever you want to scream, because this is supposed to be a freeing moment.
We light this candle in remembrance of all those who remain nameless victims of bullying, of the societal perception that they were somehow less worthy of support simply for choosing to live and love outside of a boundary they didn't choose for themselves, that is foolishly upheld and policed by all of us with fatal consequences. Sadly, there is nothing different about the month of September. The only change is the amount of attention the media has finally chosen to pay to a rampant problem facing the youth of our society.
But it gets better if you just hold on, hold on. I know waiting gets hard, so hard, especially when it seems so far, so far.
On September 22nd, Tyler Clementi, only 18 years old, jumped off the George Washington Bridge. Days earlier, his roommate had filmed him with another man in their dorm room. He had posted that video on the internet and commented about it on Twitter, making fun of his roommate.
And one day we will prevail and get what we should be given. Stay right here, hold on with me, 'cause I don't want you to miss it. Waiting gets so hard, especially when it seems so far, so far. Waiting.
How's the clothesline over here? If you know anyone who has been a victim of LGBT violence, harassment, if they've committed suicide, if you have any personal stories to tell, we have paper and pens. You can write their names, your story, or anything you need to, and then hang it on the line.
They do things so full of hate. But I know we will all see better.
It must stop now. We need to change the perceptions of queer persons and anyone that falls outside the terribly restrictive traditional gender norms. If you want to make a tangible difference in this community, there are things you can do.
Especially when it seems so far.